Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Office Simulator. Now, this one was definitely a hit in our first look, and we had a lot of fun with it as well. So, we were definitely going to come back and give this more of a play. And in case you missed it at the end of our last episode, well, at the end of our first look for that matter, we'd actually made our way all the way up to being a specialist. So we are no longer the company intern. We actually now have our own intern that we'll be able to see when we get into the day, because we hired them at the end of the last day and never actually met them because they immediately went out and partied with everyone else in the office who gets to leave because I don't get to leave because it's been determined that I'm actually Rusty C and I work at a Lumen type corporation as if I were in severance. So that is my backstory. It's always good to have a backstory. So today we're going to meet our own intern and see what they're going to be able to do for us. I mean, they're going to be able to take care of tasks for us. And when we have enough money, we're going to then work on getting our own company started. But right now, we don't have the prestige points. We need 341 more prestige points, and we got to get ourselves up to $4,000 in capital. So we're going to see if we can get there. If we can, that'd be great. If not, then we'll save that for our next episode and see what happens then. But here we go. We're going to get back into the tasks that are only fit for a specialist. We're also going to say hi to the person that now works for us because I somehow have the ability to have my own staff, having only been with the company for 5 days. It's amazing how that works. I don't quite understand it, but I've learned, as always, not to ask questions because it's just better that way. All right, first thing we have a priority task. So we're going to fill out the document on her desk and place it on Jessica M's desk. So let's go ahead and do this, clicking on the squares one by one to move them where they need to be. There is our intern, at least the bottom of them. We'll actually say hey to him in just a second. Now we're going to go here, sign this. This then goes to Jessica W. or Jessica M. Jessica is right here. So I had to literally sign that and then fling it over the cube wall to Jessica for her to handle. Okay, so here's our intern. He's very happy to just stand here. We'll give him a task so that way he's got something to do. So in order to do that, we're going to go to management and then assistants and then our intern right here. So we're going to assign our intern a task. They're going to edit this document under files on my computer. So I can apparently send that file to them, to the intern, and the intern can take care of that. So we're going to do that. So now the intern will be busy with that. We can turn around. They're going to go right there to their laptop. I don't know where they got the laptop from. Maybe I gave it to them. I'm not quite sure. But now they're going to do their thing. I'm going to take care of this meeting that needs to be scheduled because that is a priority task. So we're going to go to the calendar. We're going to schedule a meeting, add an activity on day 10 at 3 p.m. Still a somewhat reasonable time for a meeting. So that's good. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, print out a document, bring it to our desk. So let's hop up and do that right over here. So let's print this out. It's a file. I don't know what it is. All I know is that I'm printing it out and bringing it to my desk. I have no idea what's on it. Files just get sent to me, and I go ahead and I print them and bring them to my desk. It's kind of interesting how that happens. Okay, this I'm sure has to, this is another one. It has to get the colors done on it and then signed and given to somebody. All right, the intern is done with their task, so we can give them another thing to do. I'll do that once I get this one done. So this is going to, so this goes to the printer. So let's go ahead and do that. And then it's getting scanned. And it's going to, it's just going to me. So it's just a random file that I just am sending myself. And then this one is going to Manager John K. So we'll go in and say, hey, hi to Manager. Oh, Manager John K is not here. I don't know where Manager John K is, but wherever they are, there's Manager John K. So we're going to go say hi to him, even though he's not going to say us. What's up, Manager John K? How you doing? Rusty Champaign. I'm now a specialist here. How you doing? Is everything going great? Are you still trying to figure out how to get into your computer? Are you actually playing a game with someone and that's like your just your privacy screen? Is that what? Because someone made a comment that you're actually playing a game with somebody. You're actually playing this game, and then this is like your alt tab screen. Is that what you're doing? Huh? Is that it? Huh? Is that it? You're not going to answer me, are you? No, you're not. Okay. I didn't think so. All right. Let's give a task to our intern. What can they do for us now? Let's take a look at what we've got in our task. So management, assign. You can go ahead. Oh, yeah, you're going to download that file, edit it, and send it back. I don't have time for all that. That's just way too much time. So we're going to go now and schedule another meeting because I love scheduling meetings. It's like my favorite thing in the world to do. So day 12 at noon. Oh, man, everybody hates a lunchtime meeting unless it's one of those, meetings, air quotes, where everyone is getting blitzed and all they do is they talk about something for 5 seconds and they call it a lunch meeting. Just like that. A reply to Karen W.'s mail. Meeting attendance. Are you attending the monthly meeting scheduled for this week? Can I just say no? Oh, my mailbox is full. Okay, so we got to get rid of some stuff here. So delete. It's funny that I can't reply to the email until I delete my mail. I've never seen a system like that before. I mean, even Gmail doesn't do that. So yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. I can't do the one for Sarah J because I think that the intern's working on that. So now I think I can reply. Okay, hi, I will be attending the meeting scheduled for this week. I love it. Hi, I will be attending the meeting scheduled all in one box. It's very odd grouping, but that's okay. I want there to be one big thing on here that says no, and then I just do that. But that's not the way it works. Okay, let's give the intern one more task here before I go and grab some coffee and use the restroom. So we're going to take care of that. Assistance assigned task. What can you do? You're going to go ahead and edit another file because I'm not a fan of editing files. And besides, I need some coffee and I need to use the bathroom pretty badly. As someone said, it's kind of hard to do anything when your legs are crossed. So yeah, we need to take care of that. Make that a little bit better. Okay. So now I got some coffee that's doing nothing for a bladder. So we're going to fix that up right now. Go in here. I think someone just left the restroom, so I think we're okay. We'll have a little bit of privacy here. So that way we can go in here and do all this stuff. All the make all the funny noises that are just like, yeah, it's the bathroom humor. Everyone's a big fan of the bathroom humor. Everybody loves it. They talk. I think we're done. Okay. Still can't wash my hands. I'm going to say that every episode until I actually get to do it. And why a dryer if that doesn't work? No questions. Naughty's Corner. Okay. What's next? This probably has to go somewhere. This goes to the printer to be scanned or shredded, whichever the case may be. So we're going to send this to me. Another random file on my desk that oh no, that's one to be printed and one that I'm scanning. Just some random file on my desk that I'm scanning to myself. I don't know why. It's okay. And then I'm printing this and sending it to myself. Just like that. Let's see. What else can I have the intern do? So assign task. What can you do? What would I like to do the least? You can. Oh, I love scheduling meetings, but you can schedule that meeting. So we'll let you do that. I'll go ahead here. I'll take care of this phone call. I've not made any phone calls today, so let's do this. 997-385. I really want to be able to type it in using my keyboard, but I can't. I hope they also make that change at some point in time because that just feels like it's a thing that you should be doing in games at this point in time. Gonna sign this. Who knows what it says? Who cares what it says? I'm sure it's nothing. So go ahead. We've done that. We've got a file in the archive. So let's take that. Here's the file in the archive. This is going to Emily. So let's give this to Emily. I think Emily is right there. There's Emily. Emily's getting ready to go. They're all going to go party, and I don't get to leave because, again, I'm stuck in a severance world. So this is my life. My Audi's going to go party. So these guys are all I don't even get to like go through the elevator to like get back to my Audi. I'm in an even worse world of severance here. It's really, really bad. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you have Apple TV, you definitely need to watch Severance. And then you'll have an idea. So, because we got a bunch of people, it's like, what the heck is he talking about with this Severance thing? What does he mean? And that's what it is. All right, edit the document under Files on my computer. So let's go to Files. This file. So day 5, the date is there. My signature is there. The file code, my name, and the hour, 6 p.m. because I worked on this at the very, very end of the day. Then we've got what? Oh, just print one document. Why does that still say that? Oh, I wonder. I think that was the one that the intern worked on, but it was still shown as something I had to do. No problem. We're going to go ahead and grab this. Here's the file. So I'm going to print this out, bring it back to my desk. I don't know what happens with it when it goes back to my desk. I think it goes into a file somewhere. They just all go into this pile over here. And whatever happens with them, I'm honestly not sure. There's probably like 59 documents here, even though it only looks like 3. They just keep stacking up all the time. It's kind of a mystery. Let's go ahead and grab some coffee because, again, I'm stuck here. So I'm gonna grab some coffee. If only I had milkshake here to have a waffle party, but I don't get that. So no waffle parties for me. We don't get the big dance numbers where he does the big band dance. I don't get anything. It's like Severance, but boring. I mean, not even Christopher Walken. I get nothing. Oh, so horrible. Okay. How'd the day end? Let's see. $641. We're up to $2,600 total. We got to get up to $4,000 before we can start our company. So let's get into it. Day 6, just like day 5, but +1. And our intern will be here as well. And how long does it take for us to get up to the senior specialist? We've got to be level 15 and have 800 prestige points. And then we can hire an assistant. So, and the thing that's interesting is that you can do that, but at the same time, by the time you reach all that, you can also start your own company almost. I mean, you're 50 points short of being able to start your own company. So, I like the team leader. I mean, you could become a team leader, but why? Because you're going to be busy running your own company. So, that's the part that's weird. What's the incentive for staying down on the 23rd floor and you can go up to the 24th? I don't really know. But all I know is that nothing's going to happen until I go here and hit the button and say, let's get into the day. So that way everyone shows up and we can actually start doing things. There goes Manager John K. Again, he has no idea that I'm even here. No clue. I mean, I could be running the joint now and he'd have no idea. Just none. Meeting preparations. That's probably something in the conference room. So let's go ahead. No, it's not. That's actually something here at my desk. I always think that's something at the conference room, but it's not. So, oh yeah, schedule a meeting. Day 8, 3 p.m. So add activity. Day 8, 3 p.m. Done. Definitely a fan of that. A reply to Manager. Oh my gosh, Manager John K sent me an email. He knows who I am. Wow, this is cool. Hello, we received any feedback regarding the latest project proposals. I guess I get project proposals now. Hello, we have not received any feedback regarding the project proposals yet. He's going to probably yell at me because we haven't and blame me and say it's my fault because that's how Manager John K is when he's not busy playing games and hiding behind his privacy screen. That's just how the guy rolls. That's how Manager John K works in this place. I know it. Schedule another meeting for day 8. Man, day 8's busy with meetings. So we got one at 9 a.m. Man, I hope. Oh man, everyone's going to have to show up early that day. So they don't roll in until normally like 9:30. Okay, this is going to be for the assistants. They're going to go ahead, edit this file. Go ahead, take care of that. I'll go ahead, go over here, make the phone call. So let's stand up, make a phone call. I don't know why you have to be standing up to make a phone call, but I do. 999-944-6444. Done. That part's good. And okay, a critical task. We have to check the documents on my desk and sign them. So again, this could say anything. Probably has all kinds of indemnity clauses in it. We'll never know. No idea. Doesn't even matter. It's fine. It's fine. This is going to get arranged color-wise. Good there. Good there. Sign it. Boom. Done. This is going to where? To Jessica M., who is right there, right on the other side of the wall. I just throw it through the wall to Jessica. She doesn't even acknowledge me. Nobody acknowledges me in this place. They really don't. Okay, another meeting. Man, I love meetings. I love scheduling them. I don't like meetings themselves. Day 10, 11 a.m. Done. Okay, what can I give the intern to do? Oh, download the file. Okay, so they're going to do that. So management, assistance, assign task. You're going to download that file. That's all you. Now we're going to print out a document, bring it back to our desk, because that is our critical one. So let's do that right over here. Again, don't know what's on this file. Don't know who sent it to me, but I'm printing it out and bringing it back to my desk anyway. It's a perfect way to get a virus on your computer, but hey, it's good. It's all good. Not even worried about it. Really not. It's fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and print that out. Scan it to myself. Again, just random stuff. It's good. Okay, do we have an archive operation? I don't. So, but I do have something to print. So, okay. Maybe I scanned it. Now I'm printing it back and putting it back on my own desk. That'd be hilarious if I took a document, scanned it, and then printed it and put it back on my own desk. That sounds like something I might do. All right, here's another one that we got to now do. So I've been doing all the color coding today. It's been a day full of color codes. And is this going to Jessica M as well? Or Jessica W? No, this is going to David. David's back here. He's with the intern. Right over there. All right, time to get some coffee and use the restroom while I've got a moment here. And while the intern's still busy. So we'll go ahead and do this. Before I go and use the restroom, I'm going to go ahead and give the intern another task. Whoa, actually throw away my cup of coffee. Don't walk around with an empty cup of coffee. That's how you get people asking questions about you. Okay, management, assistance, assign task. You're going to, let's see, reply to that email. Go ahead, do that. You can take care of that. Now I'm going to go and use the restroom because I need to do it. And we have an archive operation. I love archive operations. They're like my second favorite thing after doing meetings. I don't know what it is about archive operations, but there's just something about the archive. Makes you wonder exactly what is in the archive. What is an archive anyway? I'm just doing anything I can to kill time while I'm in the bathroom. Can't wash hands. Okay, we're going to go in here. Okay, file. Going to Karen. Karen sits over here in this corner here. Hashtag using the middle. We're going to then, let's see, what do we got? We've got to print a document, bring it to our desk. Oh, I got another thing I take to the archive. So that's awesome. So we'll take this to the archive onto the blue folder shelf. And then I've got a document to print and bring back to my desk. So let's do that. Okay. Again, don't know what's on it. Doesn't matter. Not even a problem. That'll go to my desk. And then we got another one that we probably have to. Oh yeah, this is going to me. So why? It's not the correct place. But this is. So okay, that was weird. Okay, we're fine. Sign that. Confirmed. Done. And now what? Oh, this phone call. I've had to make this phone call all day. 999-780-5794. I hope they're still home. They're probably not, but we'll never know because I just transferred the call. I don't actually do anything. Okay, download the file. So management, assistance, assign task. You're going to, you'll reply to that email. Okay, and then I'm going to edit the file. So let's go to the file. I've got that one. Day 6. There's my signature. There's the time. There's the file code. And that is my name. Okay, then we need to delete these. So delete, that's done. Another archive operation. I do love an archive operation. This is going to go onto the yellow shelf. So let's do that. Done. Then we need to, what is next? Let's take a look at what we have for tasks. Oh, another file in the archive. Losing points on efficiency here. And this is going to Sarah J. So there we go. Me and Sarah J. According to Genesis. Let's see. We've got manager prep. Oh, another meeting. Cool. I love meeting prep. Okay. Add activity. Day 11, 10 a.m. Done. Cool. There's that. We've got to download a file in Manager John K's mail, edit it, and send it back to them. Can I give that to the assistant? Oh, they're still busy and they're not going to do. Oh, yeah, and they don't finish their task because they left. So they've got 12 minutes left on their task, and they get to save that until tomorrow because that's the way the intern rolls. They're just good like that. Me, I don't get that luxury. So we'll go ahead and go to our mail. So Jessica, I think we're done with that. So we're going to delete all these others. So let's do that. And then here's the one for Manager John K. So here's that file. We need to go into our files, Manager John K. Click on all the numbers. This is how we make revisions. I know it doesn't look like it, but this is actually how we do it. Then we're going to go into our mail, reply. Okay, contract reviewed, a copy has been sent. Click on the file, and we're good to go. There's that. And then the last thing, print a document, bring it back to our desk. So everything else I have in here, I can delete because those are all done, I think. I'm assuming that the one that I gave to the intern got forwarded to the intern and I don't have to keep it on my computer anymore. Otherwise, that's going to lead to a very interesting glitch, but we'll find out. I think it's going to be all right, but I don't know for sure. And print this file and bring it back to my own desk. So we will do that. So we will have to do one more day down here on the 23rd floor, and then I think we'll be ready to go up to the 24th floor because we should then be all set. And again, I don't know why it's not letting me set the file on my desk. It's definitely going to me, and I'm left clicking like crazy, and for whatever reason, it's not working, except for like on one pixel. So it's a thing. It'll be all right. Not a problem. Go ahead, drink some more coffee. Should I drink one more? How full is that going to get me? That's pretty good. That'll be fine. So not a problem. So we're going to, I think that was the last of our task. It is. So we're going to go ahead, call this day over. We're all the way up to level 13. Look at us fly. We have $3,734 now. Not enough to start a company. We need $4,000 before we can start a company. Day 7, we're on the brink of starting our own company, but we're not quite there yet. If we go in here and take a look again at improvements, my new company, again, we're just short on capital. So that's all we need is just a little bit more. So at the end of today, we'll go ahead and we'll start our own company. So day 8, we're going to move up to the 24th floor and we're going to make it happen up there. I think that today we might even be able to hire an assistant. Potentially, because I think we're getting pretty close to getting our next promotion. Yeah, we just need level 15. That's not going to take any time at all to get there. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we'll move up to senior specialist, and then at the end of the day, be like, peace out. We're going up to the main floor. The intern stays down here because that's what the intern does, and we'll make our own life in our own new business. So let's get into it, shall we? Day 7. And I'm at the office already, so it's not open for my convenience. Because I never get to leave. Man, Manager John K is like in a hurry. And the intern has finished their task, which is amazing. The intern finished their task, and they're not even here. The intern finished their task while they were in the elevator. That is impressive. Very, very impressive. All right, meeting prep. Day 8, add activity, 8 a.m. or day 8, 11 a.m. As opposed to day 11, 8 a.m. That's a completely different thing. We have an archive operation, so let's take care of that. I do love an archive operation. So this file is going to Robert L. Robert, I think, is over here. He is. So there's Robert. Check my desk. What is this going to be? This is going to go get shredded or scanned, one or the other. Gets crunched in that thing. It really does. And then I'm sending it to myself, as always. Perfect. File in the archive and place it on Manager John K's desk. Okay. So this is going to Manager John K. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Manager John K, I'm on my way back to your office. So, you're not here anyway. I was going to tell him to put his privacy screen on, but he's not there anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's busy getting coffee. Of course he is. At least he doesn't ask me to get it for him. So there's that. I don't have to get coffee anymore. So I'm kind of happy about that. No task. I literally have nothing. Oh, here we go. So now we have 5 p.m. meeting. What a jerk I am. It is not me. I'm not the one scheduling them. I'm not the one who's leading the meeting. I'm just putting it on the calendar, and everyone's going to be mad at me. And that is why I don't get to leave this place, because I schedule meetings for 5 p.m. and that gets everyone disgusted with me. So I've really got to come into myself. I just kind of know that. Oh, another meeting to schedule before I can go use the bathroom. So let's do that. Calendar, add activity, day 13 for 4 p.m. Still not great, but better than 5, slightly. Going to go ahead and grab some coffee, and then we're going to go ahead and use the restroom. Take care of all that because we have nothing that is critical right now. So we'll put that in there. And then we'll go ahead and take care of the business that we need to take care of in here, because you just got to take care of that at least once a day. I mean, it's a healthy thing anyway. So, yeah. Okay. So that's good. Let's go ahead. Archive operation. Cool. So I'm right here by the archive. This is going to Emily, who is right here. There's that for you, Emily. Do I have a task for you? Let's see. Reply to an email. So I love giving that to the intern. And the intern loves doing that task. So reply to the email. You've got that. We're going to have another meeting to prep. So, and this is going to be on day 10 at 5. Ah, man. People are going to be so mad. So mad. What can I do? Oh, man. Now I've actually got to reply to an email. Hi, could you share your thoughts on the office supply distribution? Have we done a good job planning? No, not at all. Hi, I have reviewed the office supply distribution plan. Everything's fine. That's so strange. Okay, done. Another thing. Okay, so I'll keep doing this. So here we go. Save this file. So this is the Sarah J file. I can get rid of that. That one I've got to do something as well with. So let's do that. There's my signature. There's my name. There's the day. There's the file code. There's the time. So that's done. Delete that. Give this one to do this one for Sarah. So got that. That goes there. Good. Then into our email. Reply to it. Let's see. I have revised the expense table and sent it back. Sarah J's file. There it is. Done. Cool. Delete. And delete. And delete. Keeping my email clean all the time. Now what do we got? Fill out the document on our desk. Oh, so many things. Okay, so I got a couple things that need to be done on my desk. So we'll save a task for the intern for a bit. So let's sign that. Wow, lots of bullet points on this one. This one must be important. It's got 6 different things for me to sign off on. That's big. Okay, and then more color codes. So let's do that. This is going to go to Lisa. She's here in the corner, all the way back here, right outside of Manager John K's office. She doesn't have 2 cups of coffee stacked on her Post-it note today, so she's kind of slacking on the coffee front. I've got another thing here. Okay, so this is going to get scanned and then get sent to me, most likely. So let's take a look. Scan documents. Yep. And then something to print and bring back to my desk and hope that I can actually find a place for it on my desk this time. So let's see. We're going to try clicking. Maybe I got to click on my keyboard. Maybe that's what it is. This document's not as important. It's only got 4 things to sign. So that's done. And now I've got to check the printer. I've just been running back and forth from the printer. It feels like for the past 2 hours. I've just become printer boy today. That's about it. This is going back to me again. Click on the keyboard. That seems to work, so we're going to keep doing it. Blue file for the blue folders over here in the archive. 1 new message on my phone. This probably means I can get another promotion. There we go. We can now get senior specialist from promotions from your computer via improvements promotions. Look at us go. 7 days in, and we're already a senior specialist. We are just that fancy. So we're going to go right in, do that. So improvements, go ahead, get ourselves promoted. We can hire an assistant. I'm not going to worry about that today. But we could do it if we wanted to. We're going to check our phone again, So if we look in our here, we can now hire one assistant from your computer via improvements assistants. I find it funny that they tell us all this on our phone. I don't know who it is that's sending us the message, but somebody is. We'll just never know. Okay, here's one for the scanner. So we'll take care of that, scan documents, and then one to be printed, brought back to my computer. Seriously, I have not had a day where I've done so much printing and scanning and scanning and printing and printing and scanning, just repeatedly. There are like 84 documents in that stack now. It's crazy. I've got a phone call to make. These guys again, 999-944-6444. Apparently they weren't home last time, so we're calling them again. And I'm back to the printer because I saw once again another printer operation. Man, people need to learn to like how PDFs work. They really, really do. Seriously. Who prints this much anymore? I'm sure people do. I just don't. So I mean, I'm not anti-printer. It's been so long since I printed this much in my life. Now what do we got? Another meeting. At least is at a reasonable time. Day 8 has a lot of meetings on it. I feel like we've done a lot of meetings on day 8 in this episode. I could be wrong, but it feels like we've done a bunch. And edit the document under files on my computer. This is going to be the last thing that we do on this floor before we move up to the big time and start our own company. So day 7, there's my signature, there's my name, there's my name, there's the time, and there's the code. And we're off. Delete, done. That is all we're going to have for this floor. So we're going to go ahead, start the next day, going to move on up to the 24th floor, taking all $4,897 with us. The intern does not come along, but we're going to start our own business. Day 8. Man, it only took a week and a day. And look at us go. But first, I need some coffee, and I'm going to bum some coffee off of the 23rd floor because I don't have my own coffee machine upstairs yet. We got to buy our own coffee machine. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the coffee I can here and use the bathroom while I'm here because I want to make sure that I'm completely filled up on everything before I start my new business venture. I mean, that seems like it makes sense. I mean, I might as well get all the free coffee I can because, I mean, free is good. Let's go ahead in here, take care of this. This will be our last time having to use the bathroom on the 23rd floor before we move up onto the 24th floor, and then we can use the bathroom up there. It still makes the same noise. It doesn't change because you go up one floor. It's all still the same. And up on the 24th floor, you can't wash your hands either, just in case you're wondering. They just don't work. The sinks do not work anywhere in this building. It's definitely a health hazard, and I don't know why OSHA hasn't been called, but for whatever reason, they have not shown up. So now we're going to go in here. Improvements, new company. Company 1, start your own company. All the items you purchase will be transferred to your new office. We've purchased nothing, but that's okay. Let's do it. It's going to be called the Rusty Widget. And we're going to be, well, we got to be in finance. I mean, duh. We got to be. I don't even care if it's high risk. Oh, let's see. Negative results are likely, but if things go well, income increases a lot and costs drop a lot. High chance of negative risk factor. Yeah. Oh, or maybe we go manufacturing. Fine. Sure. Well, company productivity 15%. Daily rent is only $50. You know what? I don't even care. Nothing ventured, nothing ventured. We're just going to do it. But Rusty Widget is manufacturing, so we're going to do that. I just bounce around all the time. You guys know that about me by now. So here we are. Welcome to your business. At last, your journey as a business owner begins. You don't need to be a team leader on the 23rd floor. You just come up to the 24th floor and you start your own thing. Take on bids, manage your team, and expand your office. Keep an eye on inflation and market trends to stay ahead. Upgrade your workspace, train employees, and grow your company into an industry leader. And while you're at it, make sure to turn on the lights. But I don't think we can do that in this game, so that's a shame. So there's everything we need to do. We got to purchase a coffee machine, purchase a printer, purchase a desk set, purchase a small cabinet, purchase an office supplies pack, hire a night. Man, so many things. So much. Okay, so let's get in here. we're going to go to our computer. And then we're going to go to shop. We need a desk set. So let's add that. We need some furniture. Oh, we're in furniture. We need some office supplies. So an office supplies pack. Okay. So one office supplies pack that fills 30 storage units. Okay. So we need that. We need, let's see, a small cabinet. So this is going to be, is this under furniture as well? Yeah, small cabinet. So we'll do that. We're going to get a trash can because we need one of those, even though they didn't tell me that. We're going to get a table because you need a table to put the coffee machine on. So let's get a table. We're going to get a coffee machine and a printer. So this is under devices. So printer, coffee machine, lights. And then what else do we need after that? We got the desk set. We got the small cabinet, office supplies pack. So I think we got all the purchases we need. So let's start with that. $3,164. Done. So place office supplies inside storage items like cabinets. Without supplies, employees will stop working. That's amazing. They'll stop working without that. I don't remember that in the demo or the prologue. I feel like that's something that they just added here. So let's go ahead and get everything set up. So here we go. We've got, what am I holding? What do I have? I didn't even see. Whatever it was, okay. So I don't know what it was. We're going to set that there. Where's my table? There's the printer, cabinet, trash can, table. That's what we want. So we're going to set that right over here. No grid snapping. It's fine. Table. Oh, nope. I didn't mean to do that. I'll drink some coffee anyway. And we'll set this here. I guess I can't find myself yet. So we're going to move that. There. Set that up here. Done. So that works. The printer will also go up here. So that'll take care of that. Done. Then we have the trash can, which I will set over here by the coffee machine, which makes sense. Then we'll go ahead and we'll throw away our cup of coffee. That's done. Here's our small cabinet. We'll put this over here by the printer. That seems like it would make sense to do. We have our office supplies, which are going to go into there. Cool. That's done. And then our desk set. And this is going to go over to, we're going to put this over here. Can I move mine over by the window? I can't. I'm going to put mine over by the window. So yeah, I want a window view, darn it. I don't have an office, so I'm going to take a look outside. So that's going to be me. And then this person can sit in the middle because once again, hashtag use the middle. So there. That works. They're right there. So now we need to hire an IT employee, take a bid from management bid board, and assign tasks to employees, start the day, and complete the assigned tasks and finalize the bid from my company. Easy peasy. So let's do this. We're going to go to management. We're going to go employees, IT department. Oh, we got to hire them. So let's see. Not assistants, my company. Let's see. Hire an IT from the hiring page under improvements. Oh, improvements. Hiring. IT employee. They're all $150. They all have. They're all level 1. All work capacity 1. Oh, he's level 2. I'm gonna go with the fresh faced rookie. So let's do that. You're all set. Then we're gonna take a bid from management, bid board, and assign tasks to employees. So let's go to management. Bid board. We need a bid that only requires one IT person. It's going to be 3 to 4 tasks, or this one is 2 to 3 tasks, and we'll make well. In either case, we're going to make $205. So, and I don't have enough money to even do. It's interesting. Why wouldn't it let me do that one? Huh? I don't know. Oh, because this is a tutorial. That's why. So there we go. IT employee 2 is going to take care of that. And okay, so pick a bid, assign it to your team, and watch their progress. When they're done, complete the bid from the My Company screen. So all we got to do now is go ahead, start the day. Let's get into it. It's our own place. We're going to make it happen. We're the founder, darn it. We're not an idiot. Well, we could still be an idiot, but we're a founder at least. We're not an intern. We may still be an idiot. Okay, let's see. Um, huh. It's interesting that those things are there already. I love it. IT employee 2 at therustywidget.com. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, here we go. Day 8. Welcome to the Rusty Widget. The business is open for your convenience. So now we've just got to take care of the tasks. So if we go here, reply to the email, download the file in the email, edit it and send it back to them, take the file from your desk and place it in the archive. So that's all we've got. So archive, there's our IT employee. She is a spitball. She's making it happen. Or a spitfire, not a spitball. That's completely different. We're going to go back 15 seconds again. We've got let's see, and then we got the email task. So let's do that. And I don't have an intern. So we have prepared a financial report outlining cash flow and expenditure planning for the next 6 months. Please review the report and share your feedback. We're not going to have enough money. That's my feedback. I hope we have enough money. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short-lived venture. 72, 27, 48, hut, hike. Can I delete that? No, I can't delete that because we got to attach it. So, reply. I have reviewed the report and some expense items need to be revised. I'm sending back the updated version. I remember when we had to type all that and how much of a pain in the butt that was. Okay, it has been suggested that we make some improvements regarding employee benefits. Specifically, we may need to update flexible working hours and additional benefits. How should we proceed? I find it funny that IT is sending me this. Normally, it'd be something HR would do, but we don't have an HR person, I guess. Man, I'm long-winded here. I will review the suggestions and evaluate their long-term impact to make the best decision for our company's budget and employee satisfaction. I will hold a detailed meeting. I guess that's it. Is there a detailed meeting part? The reply was entered. Is there not? Oh, there we go. There it is. Got it. Done. Good there. Only I can mess up a task where you got to put 6 things in order. So management. Now, if we go here, bid board. That is it. Bid cost 103. Bid income $308. We did it. Boom. So if we take a look, storage capacity, that's what we got left in supplies. Productivity, boosted rewards earned from your work. So we're only at 9.6% productivity. Well, let's see what we can do to make that better. But we completed a bid. So now we can go and do another bid. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to do this one here for another $205. Keep our IT employee going again. We have these tasks to do. Only 2. So edit a document under files. So files, I can delete that one now. So here we go. File code, still my signature, still my name. Oh, it's day 9. Now it's not my name. There we go. There's that. Save, done, delete, and then an archive operation. Because I do love an archive operation. I don't know where I'm getting archive stuff from now, but I'm getting it from somewhere. So there's that. And did I put up my own light? Did I? I mean, I don't remember putting one up, but I think I did. I want to buy another one anyway, and I want to see what happens because I feel like it just. I think what happened is that it was up on the. So can one of these be moved? Let's take a look. That one can't be. Can this one be moved? Oh, it can. So that's what I did. That one was there, and it got put there. Okay, so there's that. Kind of in line with the other one, not really. And we're going to get one more because we do love our lights. So let's do that. We're going to shop. And then, not decoration. It's not office supplies. It's furniture. It was furniture, right? Where was it? Huh. No, it wasn't supplies. Oh, it was here. Lights. Got it. Oh, and this is how we get to productivity. So we'll put up one of these. No, it doesn't match the others. So I'll get that. Go ahead, do that. So that'll be waiting for us over here. And the IT employees doing their level best while we're here just being absolute dope. So we're going to plop that there. Boom, done. got a little bit more productivity in the joint. At some point, those will go on. We'll find out when. While we got a break in the action here, we're going to go ahead, grab some coffee. It actually stays on the table now, as opposed to in the prologue where it fell through the table, and that was hilarious. I'm also going to use the bathroom, which is not in the archive. That's not normally where you go when you need relief. That would be a very bad thing. That's the kind of thing that would get HR sent to your desk. So yeah, we don't want that. Okay. And again, even on the 24th floor, nope, can't do it. Cannot do it. So let's go back here. We finished that task. So management bid board. Another $205 made, just like that. So we can now potentially get another employee. So if we go to the bid board, we got things that are let's see. Oh, we already did that. So that one's done. So we can do this one so we can get an operations person. Let's go here. It's improvements, hiring, an operations person. Where are they? Okay, design, finance. Well, we don't want any of those finance nerds yet. Oh, I don't have a desk set. Oh, I got to get a desk set. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do that because we're not going to have enough time. By the time we do it, it's going to be 6 o'clock. So let's go here. Furniture. Another desk set. So let's get that. Ooh, these are nicer. I should have gotten one of these. I wasn't paying attention. That's even nicer. That's really slick. But we'll get one of these for now. Do that. And then we will, maybe I can sell mine and replace it with that. Perhaps. We'll have to see. I don't have the money anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. That would run me out of cash. And then we can get a small sofa for $350. But again, I've got to make sure that I hang on to all my cash for now, at least as much as I can. I can't go spending like crazy until I know I'm in a better space. So, and look at all the lights. It's beautiful. It's really nice. So operations, they're going to go over here on the wall. So we'll set them over here. IT's like, why is this person on the wall and I'm in the middle of the room? Because hashtag use the middle. That's why. So that'll take care of that. I'll go ahead and I'm going to get a little bit more coffee because we're near the end of the day. I could probably hire an operations person, but they'll not be here in time for them to do anything. And then I don't know whether or not we would have any bids for them come the next day. So we're just going to let that be, not knowing what bids are going to be around there. Oh man, we have nothing in here. I've got to put something up in here apparently. I didn't realize that. Man, our own bathroom is quite dark. I did not realize it was going to be that dark in here. Apparently I need to get illumination for the bathroom. So I'm going to have to work on that too. That'll be a thing. But here it is. Our very own business, the Rusty Widget. We've got one room. We've got an IT person on board. We're going to have someone else on board as well. Don't know who it's going to be because we got to see what we're going to have for the bid board next time. And this is how it begins. This is my corner office. It's not quite the corner, and it's not quite an office, but it's mine. And it's up on the 24th floor. And that's all we can ask for. That is going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.